We love hearing from all of you, and our viewer inbox always has lots of home day questions. So I've got Shai in studio with me, but I'm going to bring Brenda and Christian in as well. All three of you are here to help a viewer from Calgary. So here's her question.
Hi, Design Dream Team. I'm Barbara, and I am videoing you from beautiful Calgary, Alberta. This is my living room space, and even though my question is about my kitchen, I wanted to show you this because it's part of the house that I actually like. And I'd like my kitchen to be reflected in it. So over to my kitchen, that's an island we put in during the pandemic, one of the many pandemic renovations that have been done. We like it a lot. It's got that unusual step down that we accommodated. And there's the kitchen. So you'll see it doesn't really fit the rest of the house. I love the layout, the cupboards even, I know they're ugly, but I don't mind them that much. That's weird. Anyways, I need some advice. Don't want to spend a ton of money. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, we love you already, Barbara. So good. Okay, let's start with Christian. What would you say to Barbara?
Well, I may have the unpopular opinion here for Barbara, but I'm going to actually take out some cupboards. I feel you've got a very cupboard-full kitchen. I don't know if anyone actually needs that much storage space, so we're actually going to remove all the upper cabinets. Don't worry, I will put some back for you. I think we should actually install some glass-plated, sort of glass window cupboards with black frames. Got a quick sketch of that. And I want you just to install it across the back wall. I don't understand weird corner cupboards. They cut the space a lot. You lose things in the back. So we'll do the black cupboards. And then I think to save you money, we should just paint out the bottom cabinets. And I want you to paint out those little wood strip handles just so they blend in with the bottom cabinet, right? Add some simple modern handles. And then we are going to focus on the range. I think you should invest in a stainless steel stove and make a modern, simple black range hood. Add some pendants over the island. And then don't worry, I will give you back a few upper elements. I noticed in one corner you've got these great rustic shelves. I think you should actually put those to the right of the, right of the window. So you've got some exposed rustic wood shelves for some great dishes and glassware. Finally, upgrade the counter so it matches your new island, and I'd also use that same one for the backsplash. Now your fridge, eventually if you could invest in a paneled fridge so it kind of blends in, that would be perfect.
Yeah, because that island is beautiful, so it makes sense to take cues from that for the backsplash and the counter. Really beautiful, really chic, full of drama, very sexy. I love it. Good advice, Christian. Loving the black accents there. Okay, Brenda, what advice would you give to Barbara?
Barbara has a beautiful kitchen. What I loved about her color palette is that it was very warm, so we played off of that, as well as the island. So that was the jumping off part for the ideas. And so what I'm recommending for Barbara is we want to go bold, sophisticated, and elegant. So we are changing the cabinets. We're actually refinishing them. So we're not pulling them out and getting rid of them completely, but we want to refinish it, change it. We're going to do a matte black just like this. So that way it complements that island. And then also the island has the countertop where the finish has the veining on there. So that informed the backsplash choice that we did as well. So we're going with the full tiled backsplash. There's no grout. It's easy to clean, and again, it complements that island once again. And so when going black, I know a lot of people are afraid to go dark, but hey, if you have good natural lighting coming in, and Barbara has that window right by the sink area, this is perfect. We know that we are getting good lighting. We can go with the black as long as we are adding contrast again with that white countertop. So that makes everything come together nicely. And then also with the appliances, I think it's great if we can invest in stainless steel appliances. With the hood range, what we did is we went stainless steel, we kept it exposed so that way it breaks up all the dark cabinetry, and so this creates a really nice palette, and it's also cohesive as you're transitioning from her family room into the kitchen.
I see some themes happening here. So we've got the sexy black happening with Brenda as well, and also that continuation of the veining and the marbling in the island. So I'm loving this. Really good renderings there, Brenda. Gorgeous. All right, Shai, you are up next. What is your advice for Barbara?
So here's the thing. I hear Barbara saying, I want to save money.
Yes.
Now, kitchens, as we all know, are the biggest expense in a home when you're going to renovate them. So I'm going to ask Barbara to consider refacing her cabinets. So we have a project that we're showing now that we actually did here in the beaches in Toronto, and it was very similar in terms of what we chose. So she has that beautiful wood detail in the living room. Now, this is Calgary, so it's a little bit Midwest West, and there is that feel of, the joy of wood that people put into their homes. I'd like to see that continued into the kitchen. So we're going to keep the cabinets where they are. We're not changing the layout. That's going to save Barbara a whole bunch of money. And we're going to reface the cabinets in something like a walnut, like we see in the photo that I brought from the client. But this is a walnut. We can also do burl walnut. So burl walnut has that beautiful detail in it, right? There's a beautiful detail in it. If she's not too convinced that she wants to go traditional like this, she can definitely stay the more contemporary or modern walnut, which has this beautiful like linear striation in it. Now, when we talk about colorways, she can absolutely go, and we want to keep that island, or sorry, the countertop. She has that beautiful veining, the dark veining in the island. Keep that on the countertop through the rest of the space. You can go up the backsplash. But Barbara, I'm going to save you some money. So you can go up the backsplash. That's going to cost you a bit. You can then go, and I'm with Brenda, the kind of the darker details, that more moody detail feeling. This is going to pick up in the veining in the stone, but it'll work really well, and it's going to save you a bunch of money as well. Now, if you want a little bit more visual interest, Barbara, then of course you can do panel doors like this. You can go to suppliers nowadays, and they actually sell this to be affixed onto your existing cabinet. So it's like refacing, but you have this beautiful detail in it as well. It's a way to do it. It looks super expensive, but you're going to save a whole bunch of money like that.
It looks super expensive. So I like to hear that it's not as expensive as it looks.
Correct. Yes.
Beautiful.
Fake it till you make it.
Oh my gosh. Yes. My motto for life. That was so good. All of the answers, I love it. And I love the fact that we gave Barbara like 3 designers for the price of 1. This is why you want a designer in your life, right? These are things I never would have thought of. Absolutely gorgeous. And you see the way Barbara did that video? If you're at home, do your video like that. We want more of those. It's so good. So thank you to Shai. Thank you to Brenda. Thank you to Christian for your amazing designer advice. And if you do have a video like that or a question, email them to us at submissions@cityline.tv, or you can scan the QR code on your screen. Include the pictures, include the video if you can, so we can get a sense of your home, and then we can help you with all the amazing experts we have on this show.